Hey agents, and welcome to Shadow Gaming. So today we have the daily targeted loot allocation for May 18th, 2020. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Alright agents, so today I've got quite a bit of stuff on the list today. So I'm going ahead and get this started off with the Dark Zone first, then Washington DC, then New York. Starting off in the Dark Zone, we do have the light machine guns in DZ West. Now, yesterday it was mass, and I hope that you guys actually tried to farm for the Hollow Man mask. And if you didn't see it, I did actually end up getting it. And it was extremely awesome to get this mask. Now, it only took me less than an hour to get it, and I know I lucked out, but you definitely should try to farm for the things that I let you guys know about on targeted loot, because they will drop eventually. And I know that it's all RNG, but it greatly increases your chances, you know, when it's targeted loot. So definitely try and get what you need to get, and it should work out, hopefully. Anyway, in DZ West, we have light machine guns. So this is going to be the easiest day to get the Pestilence. And whether you need to get the Pestilence because you need a better roll, or you don't even have it, or you need exotic components, this is going to be the fastest and easiest way to get the Pestilence, and it always is, because the Pestilence drops much more in the Dark Zone. Now, for me, when I'm farming in the Dark Zone, I usually get the Pestilence probably every other time I'm in the Dark Zone, just because it has a higher drop rate chance in the Dark Zone. Now, when it's targeted loot for light machine guns, it's much higher drop rate chance. So definitely go check that out. And remember, but there's other good machine guns, light machine guns. Definitely the Good Times light machine gun, the named one with perfect fast hands, is a great light machine gun as well. Or if you're just looking for, better one, this is definitely a good spot to farm for it. And it won't be a bloodbath like it was yesterday for the Hollow Man mask, most likely. Most people aren't really looking for the Pestilence as of TU 9.1. Most people probably already have it, but definitely go and check it out. Now, my second recommendation would be DZ South, and this is honestly probably my first recommendation, but I kind of like to start from the west to the north to the east. This is something that I'm personally going to be farming for today, and I'll let you guys know if I manage to grab it. But in DZ South, I'm going to be looking for the Gift backpack. Now, the Gift is a Providence Defense backpack, and it has perfect vigilance on it. Perfect vigilance is really good, because not only does it increase your, pure damage, I believe it's 30% damage instead of 25% damage, but also it decreases the time of the buff being disabled after you get hit. So normal vigilance on a backpack would normally be 4 seconds of the buff being lost after being hit or taking damage, but for this one, for perfect vigilance on the Gift backpack, you lose it for 3 seconds instead of 4. Now in combat, everyone knows that 1 second does make a difference, quite a bit of a difference. So it's definitely worth farming for the Gift. Now, I don't know if it'll be a bloodbath in here for it, but I would definitely go and check it out. It's worth getting, trust me. And in DZ East, we have skill attachments. I don't have any recommendations for that. It's just like gear system mods. You are always looking for a god rolled skill attachment or gear system mod. They're very hard to find, but they do drop. But I don't really recommend farming for them unless, you don't have anything better here to farm for or in New York City. Alright guys, starting from the West End, we have holsters at the West End. Now, of course, I always tell everyone, you want to try to find either the Claws Out holster or the Forge holster. These are both named item holsters, and they both drop in the Light Zone. They are not DZ exclusives, so definitely check that out. And also, I did forget real quick that there is another named backpack that drops in the Dark Zone. It's the Devil's Due backpack, so I would also check that out as well. Alright guys, we do have gloves in Downtown West. For that one, I would recommend the Firm Handshake. You can try to farm for the BTSU data gloves, but they have a higher drop rate from the Black Tusk, so I would check out anything where it's Black Tusk. Otherwise, I wouldn't really try for it. And also, if you're looking for the Firm Handshake, they do have the Firm Handshake on sale as of right now. at the clan vendor. And of course, they do have a Fenris group piece that is gloves, and it has 11.9% critical hit damage if you're looking for maybe that piece in particular, or if you just need to add it to your library. It's an almost god roll for critical hit damage, so you could check that out at the clan vendor as well. And also there's also a Negotiator's Dilemma chest piece, so that's something else that you might want to check out as well. All right, for Federal Emergency Bunker, I would recommend farming for the Nemesis. Although it isn't Black Tusk, it still can drop, so I would check that out as well. At Bank Headquarters, we do have chess pieces. Now, I would farm this area for the Pristine Example, or Raldo Holdings chess piece, or the Zero F's chess piece, that's Badger Tough, or you could farm Lincoln Memorial for it, or Pristine Example at Camp White Oak. And of course, there's the Hunter Killer with Perfect Intimidate, and the Sacrifice. Oh man, I always forget the brand for that, but it's the one with Perfect Glass Cannon. So definitely check that out as well. Now, gear set items at Roosevelt Island. I usually recommend at this point, most people probably already have their hardwired pieces, strikers, etc. But if you are still looking for the Negotiator's chest piece or backpack, it is in the general loot pool. Definitely go check that out as well. And of course, we have Providence Defense at Constitutional Hall. If you want to check that out for your DPS build, I would check that out as well. We also have rifles at the White House. If you're looking for a good classic M1A, Urban MDR, or any of those good rifles, MK17, I would definitely check out the White House and these two control points. Now, I've been messing around with the classic M1A with Boomerang, and the other one that's really good, man, I'm drawing a blank, but it's Boomerang and Rifleman. Now, these two, I can't recommend them enough. I completely stopped using the Baker's Dozen because of these two talents. I recommend Boomerang just because I have 58% critical hit damage, or sorry, critical hit chance on my M1A. So I'm almost capped out at that 60%. So my Boomerang talent is almost always active. Now, if it's lower than 50%, I'd probably recommend Rifleman. Although Rifleman might still be better, but in my personal experience so far, Boomerang is absolutely shredding enemies and I'm loving it. All right, guys, moving on from rifles at White House, let's go ahead and check out down here in South area. We do have Petrol Defense Group at DARPA Research Labs and at the Pentagon. So if you are looking for contractor's gloves or any Petrol Defense Group, these two are a great area to farm for it. The difficulty's been lowered. I would check it out, and they're both targeted loot for Petrol Defense Group. Should be worth checking out for sure. In the northern area, we do have Raldo Holdings at Camp White Oak. Like I said, you can farm for the Pristine Example here, or try the chess pieces at Bank Headquarters. And we have knee pads at Manning National Zoo. If you're looking for the Fox's Pair knee pads, I always suggest farming the type, not the brand. Now, that's in my own experience, but it will drop from the brand and the type. Either way, it will drop, so it's kind of double the chance to get it. Not really, but different chances to get it. You have more chances because there's more areas to farm. Definitely check that out as well. Going on the east side, we do have China Light at Grand Washington Hotel. If you do need anything for a skill damage build, China Light would be good start right there. And there's also China Light Industries at Tidal Basin Stronghold. But both of these are good places to farm for China Light. For submachine guns, District Union Arena is a decent place to farm for it. But if you are looking for the Chatterbox, I would check out the card below, or sorry, the card in the top right. I do have a quick 5-minute video on how to get the Chatterbox quick and easy. And it probably takes a day or less to just get the couple pieces of, the modified mag, or the creative mag, and the loaded canister pieces, and then the blueprint over here at Bank Headquarters. It's very quick and easy to get, and I highly recommend that over just farming for it. Otherwise, if you're looking for a good submachine gun, District Union Arena Stronghold is a decent place to get it. All right, over here at Judiciary Square, we do have shotguns. So if you're looking for a good Sweet Dreams, I would check that out as well. And assault rifles at Viewpoint Museum if you're looking for a chameleon to drop for exotic components, the chameleon itself, or just a good assault rifle. We have Douglas and Harding at East Mall. That's 4 different control points to farm for the Punch Drunk Mask or any other Douglas and Harding that you need to get. And if you're looking for pistols, they are in Southwest. You can always farm for the Liberty pistol or if you're just looking for a good pistol with a good talent on it or higher rolls for your library, definitely go check that out in the Southwest area. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check out what we got in New York City. In New York City, I'm always going to start off with Wall Street and Stranded Tanker. At Stranded Tanker, we do have Golan gear, so if you're looking for the Imperial Dynasty holster, I always recommend this area. Also though, if you are looking for the Anarchist Cookbook backpack, that's Golan gear, then I would check out Stranded Tanker as well. Otherwise guys, we have light machine guns at Liberty Island, skill attachments at Wall Street, knee pads in Financial District, Battery Park, Grupo Sombro, marksman rifles at Pathway Park, Mass at the Civic Center, Hana U Corporation at the Tombs, and Seska SRO at Two Bridges. Pretty much all my recommendations for New York City for today. Alright guys, well, that's going to be it for my daily targeted loot allocation for May 18th, 2020. Thank you guys for watching, and always remember to subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. Turn on the bell notifications because I release these daily targeted loot allocation videos every single morning. Definitely check it out, and I also work very hard on these videos, and I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. And guys, definitely follow the targeted loot allocation map every day that you need to. As you can see, I did, and I got the Hollow Man mask, and I've gotten much more because of the targeted loot allocation. And I've had a lot of subscribers and viewers in the comments section below that actually have gotten a lot because of these targeted loot allocations and farming them. Definitely follow these targeted loots. You will get what you need to get. You just need to put in some time and effort. Thank you, agents. This has been another Shadow Gaming production. Alright, agents. Until the next video, this is Agent Shadow, signing off.